Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Baku Crystal Hall in Baku, Azerbaijan, for UFC Fight Night, Hill versus Roundtree Jr. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 15 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Graz, Austria, Bogdana, the Unleashed Grada. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Shanghai, Tajikistan, Muhammad. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Goddard.
The veteran referee, Mark Goddard. Third man in the octagon. He'll also be the referee for our co-main event when Rafael Fiziev takes on Ignacio Bahamondes. Harley Baker, Jenny Andrade on hand with us. Mухаммad Naimov. Ready to take on Bogdana Grada to start our main card. This fight clock is brought to you by Bud Light, official beer sponsor of UFC. Naimov is in the white, Grad's in red.
Big step up in competition, obviously, here for Bogdana Grada. Naimov's got some experience, had some good wins in the UFC.
And Naimov, representing Tajikistan, does a lot of training with Elevation Fight Team Onyx in Denver, Colorado, alongside Corey Sandhagen, Justin Gaethje.
Bogdan cutting off the cage well, though. Controlling it, feinting the level changes, chopping away with the low kicks.
For Grada, his second UFC appearance. Got a TKO win in round 2 in Saudi Arabia earlier this year. That came in February. Got a performance of the night bonus for that impressive showing. And he had maybe the fight of the year on Dana White's Contender Series last season against Michael Aswell.
Yeah, that was a tremendous fight, Brendan. Everybody in the building was on the feet, including Dana White. Both men were given the bonuses, and there was a nice spinning wheel kick attempt.
Chance in support of Naimov. Tajikistan is one of those places when you see the footage of the support they show their fighters. I mean, they fill up stadiums for watch parties. There are 4 Tajik fighters right now in the UFC.
Oh, we heard him
now.
And he's landed that shot
in the middle. Grada trying to slow things down.
Remember, he landed that same kick against Eric Silver.
Nice.
Bogdan with the takedown. And he needed that.
You know, that just tells you everything you need to know about Bogdana Grada, right? You can hit with a spinning hook kick and then get the fight to the ground. But that is Naimov. Very good kicking game. Taekwondo background.
Nice elbow, though.
That was a nice elbow from Grada.
And then straight in with the double underhooks, trying to get a takedown of his own.
And this is what Grada needs to do. He needs to pressure Naimov up against the fence, clear those cobwebs. You know he's still a little shaky right now.
To your point earlier, Brendan, let's have a look at this kick here. Beautiful. You know, Bogdan was a little lucky there, because if that had been a few inches shorter, the heel would have connected with the jaw. But regarding the support in Tajikistan, pardon me, Naimov was saying that, you know, all the restaurants, bars, cafes, cinemas, the whole country will be watching tonight. The support there for mixed martial arts in the UFC is just insane.
Oh, nice counter right there from Naimov.
Yeah, putting together nice combinations.
3 minutes gone, first round. Grada switching stances to try and attack. Steps in, and Naimov able to meet him in the center.
Oh my goodness.
Boat spinning, takedown attempt for Grad.
Mount guard is out. Mark Goddard sees it, has it in his hand, and he's quick to halt the action.
Nice. No breaking.
Yeah, no,
doesn't separate him.
Wasn't required. Just stick it back in.
Nice job listening to his corner as well. You could hear them yelling to Naimov to circle. He did just that, and then gives Grada a little knee. Reverses it right back. These guys evenly matched in this clinch so far. Grad's been looking for some elbows when they're in tight. I think he needs to stick to that. I know he wants to hold Naimov here, but he's got to try to do damage while he's in there as well.
Yeah, and Grad's doing a good job of softening up the midsection, chipping away with nice, powerful knees to the midsection. Naimov is going to feel those, certainly the longer the fight goes.
See if we can get this takedown. He's in tight here. Good job so far from Naimov to stay up on his feet.
Yeah, Naimov though has shown good wrestling ability in the past, so this is impressive stuff from Bogdan Grad.
Naimov trying to find an open door to get out. Takes the underhook with the right arm. And finally swings out. Short time on the clock as the final seconds of round one tick away, but not for a big shot. Round two coming up. International Fight Week next Saturday night to crown a new lightweight champion in the main event. Plus a flyweight title matchup is on tap between Brazilian star Alexandre Pantoja and Kai Kara-France. Special offer if you purchase UFC 317 before Monday, June 23rd. You'll get $10 off the normal price. Go to ESPNplus.com/UFC 317 to order. Second round, Chepe Mariscal, fellow UFC featherweight in the corner of Muhammad Naimov, liking the work that his fighter did.
A very competitive round one. We saw a little bit of everything. A few spinning wheel kick attempts. There's a good right hand, and again lunges over. Naimov just stumbles.
Tried to spin several times, has Grad.
Powerful kicks.
There you go. Circle now. Okay, there.
That's nice.
There you go. There you go.
Naimov answers with a 1-2 of his own. But a chess match on the feet through the first 2 minutes of round two.
Yeah, those little takedown attempts, though, that Bogdan Grad is faking, that's what's giving him success with the hands. He just feints a little level change, comes upstairs with a left hook, throwing singular shots.
You see it.
A stumble there from Grad.
He's in deep, though. Almost had the hands together.
Here's a look at what's to come on our main card. 3 of the next 4 fights feature fighters fighting under the flag of Azerbaijan. That includes Nazim Sadikov taking on Nicholas Mota next. Tofik Musayev makes his UFC debut. He's the only fighter born in Azerbaijan, and he lives right here in Baku. Figures to have a hero's welcome when he takes on Mukhtabek Oralbai. And then Curtis Blades, top 5 heavyweight contender, welcomes Rizvan Kuniev. He makes his UFC debut against a top 5 heavyweight.
And we saw how that works out with, I mean, now Elliott not ranked, but still 3 fights in the UFC, 3-0, and Ko came in and just clean sweep.
And let me tell you, Tofik Musayev from Azerbaijan, when he walks in here, this place is going to go crazy. And people haven't heard of him, of course, making his UFC debut. This man is a killer. His hands are fast, violent, super aggressive.
Naimov wearing a lot of pressure from Bogdan Grad, head position right below the chin. Swings the elbow on the break.
Good elbow on the break. Neither man are really able to gain an advantage here. A very even, competitive fight.
Keep your left hand up and let's fire an overhand. Hands up and move.
Available now at Walmart USA, the official UFC punching bag capsules. Collect all 12 Octagon fighters, build your own Octagon, and if you're lucky, uncover one of the 2 rare golden figures who will be waiting inside your punching bag.
Nice 1-2 for Naimov.
Nearly a clash of heads as they came together. Naimov thought about a takedown attempt, let go of it pretty quickly.
He clearly wants to keep this on the feet. It's Grad that's really doing a good job of closing the distance and smothering up against the fence. And that's making Naimov just a bit hesitant because he just knows this is coming.
Grad does a really good job of disguising the takedown attempts behind the punch. He's got to watch the neck here.
Looks like Grad got his head inside and gets to the other side now. Final 30 seconds of the round.
He doesn't seem too worried about it, does he? He's almost getting this single leg, spinning around. Now doing a good job there, Naimov, grabbing a hold of that leg, trying to cut the angle. But Grad switches it to a double leg. Still not really able to get him down and hold him down there for any significant amount of time.
Naimov just trying to score any way he can. Grad, late takedown attempt. And that's how round 2 will end. Quick 30-second break. Back with the final round next.
Shut him down with that cross, but I need your guard tight. You're killing him on the feet, okay? And you're doing really good on defense. You're doing really good with defending the takedown. Chappelle, what do you got?
Hey, keep firing, keep firing. Keep doing your thing. No grappling. No grappling. Fire.
UFC officially announced the launch of UFC BJJ, the world's new premier Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu live event series with UFC BJJ 1 this Wednesday on Fight Pass. The reality show UFC BJJ Road to the Title has been airing for free on UFC's YouTube channel all week. And check out the semifinals on Sunday and Monday. Third and final round, the corner of Naimov. They don't want any grappling here. They want to keep it out in space.
Yep.
Spinning back elbow attempt from Naimov.
Zero grappling was the instructions, but Bogdan Grad has a nice little head kick to start the round.
Naimov landed a spinning kick in round number 1 that had a big impact, but Grad has done a great job neutralizing the offense of him since then.
Nicely done.
Early in the rounds.
Beautiful takedown, transitions to the back. He's got 1 hook, he's got 2 hooks in.
Third takedown of the fight. Naimov has already returned to the feet, but still dealing with Grad on his back.
Spins him around. Nice work there from Naimov. He's not free quite yet. He's got to watch out for...
Or he will be able to work top.
He's out.
That was really good balance from Naimov. Bogdan tried to use his momentum to spin him over, to take him down, but managed to remain on top.
Let's see if Naimov can really start to open up here. Look for some big elbows, get some damage going here. Because really neither guy, other than the spinning wheel kick that he landed early in the first round, there hasn't been too much big damage to score.
Power Slap 13 heads to Fontainebleau, Las Vegas this Friday during International Fight Week. 3 massive title matches on deck. In the main event, the super heavyweight King Dumpling defends his title against the Hawaiian Hitman. Tickets are on sale now on AXS. VIP packages are available from On Location. For more information, head to powerslap.com.
Naimov looking for a triangle. It's very loose. Sorry, pardon me. Grad looking for the triangle. See him off his back being very aggressive. Controlling those arms. Trying to bring one of the legs through. It's good control for Naimov, but in a close fight, he needs to get some damage.
This coach's cam is brought to you by Cuervo. We listen into the Muhammad Naimov corner.
We've got to work with the position.
Keep his head on the cage. Good job. Good job.
2.5 minutes, Muhammad. You're going to bang on his face in about 20 seconds. But you're going to keep your elbows tight, right?
Head out. Head out. Head out.
Head out.
Get your head out.
Stay there.
That's nice.
Hey, let him complain. You're fighting. You're fighting, Muhammad. There you go. Good job. Good job.
How's your wrist, Bogdan? Keep going. Guys, keep working the position, please.
Naimov had wrist control under the back of Bogdan Grada a second ago. Really nice work, but Bogdan managed to get it free. Mark Goddard imploring them to keep working.
Bogdan trying to get his hip out there, but see how he's got that leg shoved. Naimov's got that right leg of Bogdan up on his hip, preventing him from really being able to get up to his feet quite yet. And then flattens him back out, presses him into the fence.
Stands them up.
Yep, got it soon enough.
Final 90 seconds as they return to the center of the octagon.
Straight back to it. Nice little body shot. And then straight in on the takedown. It's clear that Bogdan Grad came to wrestle. I mean, he has shot a lot of takedowns.
And I understand it for Bogdan Grad that he wants to try to close that distance, wear on Naimov, but I'd like to see just a little more striking here. Try to get some damage. It's okay to clinch, it's okay to wrestle, but in the process, we got to try to be scoring as well.
100%. You know, these guys are still trying to work their way up through the rankings. They're trying to get some notoriety and a following. You want to put on exciting performances. Bogdan Grad's trying, he's pushing the pace, he's throwing a lot of work and strikes and ripping to the body, a lot of wrestling. Just missed with the head kick there.
Naimov keeping his distance.
Last 10 seconds. Thought about a spin.
Is there one final exchange? Grad seems to want one, and Naimov circles to his right and content with what he did through the 15 minutes.